Yeah, as we continue inside of Interactive Buzz, FEVA TV, talking to the legendary, of course, DJ Enuff, president of the Heavy Hitters, of course, in the building. So you've done so much, and we talk Heavy Hitters as the collective. We talk DJ Enuff as now you're at Hot 97.
Hot 97.
Yeah, you're the. Now I said that you are the mixed, is that the title now? The mixed DJ?
The mix show coordinator. I kind of like to make sure the guys doing their thing when it comes to the mix shows.
Okay, that's what's up. So I think about artists that the first time, Hot 97 is no stranger to breaking artists, but we think about artists that you had an indelible imprint on, that you were instrumental in their launch, at least from the seat that I sit in. I think 50 Cent, I think Kanye, I think Chris Brown. I mean, you could probably list 100 of them. But what is the criteria for you? You get an email, you get a record sent to you. What is the criteria, and how do you go about putting that the decision making process?
I think for me, it's pretty simple. I think hit records don't need help as much as people think they do. If the music's a hit and it's already on its way, it's going to go no matter what. You can't stop a hit. You understand? So that's something that we just know with our gut instinct. And then there's tools out there now. Like I said, there's other DJs, there's other markets, there's other places. You can kind of navigate and see how well this song could do for your station, your slot, or your life, period. And sometimes it's just connections, who you know.
All right, so we talked about breaking records, and again, for me, there's artists that come to mind that that DJ Enuff had a profound influence. Certainly, Hot 97 had a profound influence over. I think 50 Cent. I think Kanye, Chris Brown. But is there a particular artist or a record, even a set of records that for you had a special meaning, or something for you that you felt like you kind of knew it was gonna go before the masses did?
The early Kanye West stuff, all the early Kanye West stuff, we were big fans of. Also 50 Cent, you heard it from the street. You heard it literally from the street, right to the radio. And if you wasn't playing it, you were almost lame.
That's what to me makes DJs the most integral aspect of any enterprise. I don't even care if you're a record company. I don't care what it is. DJs are literally the representation, the manifestation of the streets, because they go into the streets every night, and we always used to say the streets don't lie. You go to that party, that's it.
And for me, it's always, you could play someone's record first, but to me, it's the person who plays it the best who I give a lot of attention to. Right. Either how much you played it, or how differently you played it each and every time. To me, that's the win.
That's big. So it's not even about who played it first; it's how you present it.
Who played it the best? Yeah, who plays it the best?
I like that.
Plays it the best.
That's my hashtag right there. That's my new hashtag. Right.
I'm your favorite DJ's favorite DJ.
I love that. Talking to DJ Enuff, of course, president of the Heavy Hitters, legendary tour DJ for the legendary, the late great, notorious B.I.G. And it's real. It's so big to have you in here right now. Let's ask this: national campaign, huge. Pepsi puts out a commercial. You're in it. The notorious B.I.G. An never before heard freestyle. How did that come about, and what does that even feel like now? All this time later.
Me and my guy Jiv Paz, were producing partners back in those days, and we were actually DJing for B.I.G. and the Little Junior Mafia at the time. So we would do a lot of, looping up tracks and beats for Big all the time, and Little Kim, and all of, so we always had their ears to our production. And one day he wanted to try doing something for this Pepsi commercial. And we gave him something. We loaded up over at D&D Studios. Producer Buck Wild, he was there. Shout out to Jiv, who did that. Shout out to Big, who did that. He just made something so, like, he's talking about a Pepsi soda, and he makes it sound so cool. It's just crazy.
And I think the craziest thing is going to be how it stood up over the time, right?
Yeah, it's 25 years old already.
And it still bangs, it still bumps.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Talk about that really brief. That you guys you don't just DJ, you also produce. I know you have production credits on Life After Death, right?
Right. Yeah. Then nobody if somebody kills you.
You're nobody.
To somebody. Yeah. And then we also produced the Get Money remix for Junior Mafia. Yeah. If you don't stop and we don't stop continuously to get money, good as
the best, and as bad as the worst. First, so don't test me.
Test me.
Okay, yes. And it's interesting because you prefaced it a little earlier, and of course we know Big's mom, being from Jamaica or whatnot. But you prefaced it just the combination, and especially at that time, how seamlessly reggae and hip hop kind of just came together. Shouts out to Busta Rhymes and all those doing it, Cardinal Official and all those that have really done well combining the two genres. But talk about the influence. Like, how did that come together? The remix. That remix was fire.
The Get Money remix.
Yeah, that was fire. That was.
It was an idea that we were on tour listening to a doo-wop 95 live mixtape, and somebody was rapping on the instrumental to either Paid in Full or Dennis Edwards' Don't Look Any Further on the mixtape. And then Big heard that and was like, can we loop that? I said, yeah, let's do that. I said, whatever. So those are, as simple as it is, those are how things got done. As simple as that.
To me, that is absolute mind-blowing, because to create a piece of art, such a significant representation of culture that will 100 years from now, they'll be banging that, they'll be bumping that, they'll be talking about this, the flow and like unprecedented the way that he put it together. The vernacular was just so nothing like we had ever heard up until that time, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
How you figure that your team can affect my cream? Gold and platinum plaque since I stepped on the scene. Now I mean, peep the scene, jacuzzi full of women. She hitting me and him, much love like Wimbledon. While niggas screaming killer, I'm overseas in my villa. With mama suit strutting illa. Twin switch the plan, cop the Lexus land. See gutter, Rockefeller, 400s and better. Little C's push beads with 5 in his eyes. Knock gon' cry by Mary Blige. I die for my niggas back in steel. Chicken heads with sex appeal. Reveal sexual acts up in Capone's act. The chocolate dime, watch the mafia shine. Girls get your own, can't touch a dime of mine.
And if you don't stop, then we won't stop. Continuous leader. You can be as good as the best of them, but as bad as the worst. So don't test me. You better move over. You can be as good as the best of them, but as bad as the worst. So don't test me. You better move over.
And so, talking to the titans of the industry, of course, DJ Enuff, and this is what we're really delving into. A lot of times, people will hear or see a movie or listen to a record, but not understand the tapestry of what went into it, how it came to be, how these things manifested. So we love what the Heavy Hitters is doing. We love
Thank you, man.
Chiming in with DJ Enuff and just seeing how you've been doing it, and you've been getting them for like decades now. And it's like,
Thank you, bro.
Not only does it seem like you're not slowing down, it seems like you're picking up momentum, man. It's kind of nuts like that. How has the whole pandemic been for y'all guys? I know like now you're DJing and you're doing your show from home.
I think it's good to, it's almost like a blessing in a weird way, because it kind of gave the DJs to kind of like go back to their root of what got them famous in the first place. So what got them to be a DJ in the first place, the music, the art, the connection, doing it digitally now so everybody could hear and everybody could see. Creating your own platforms on whatever platform you decide to DJ on or work from. I think that's the important part. The DJs are recreating content again as their own producers of their own shows. And I think that's very important because that pushes the music, that pushes the envelope, and everything about DJing forward.
How did you come up with your name? Who gave you your name? DJ Enuff. How'd that come to be?
My Jamaican friends in Flatbush.
Yo, always have to big up the Jamaicans. Yo, big up, yo, the crew.
You know why? Because think about it. Remember back in the days, they always say enough respect, enough this, enough that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this just dropped enough, added E because my real name is Ephraim. Like, like my man Edward over there.
Yeah.
So I put the E in front of the enough, and then I just made it enough. That's it.
Enough respect. No.
It's kind of a bite off enough respect, like enough respect. Yeah.
Yo, I love that. Yo, Jamaicans is everywhere, man. I love that. It's
everywhere.
I love that, man. Enough love, enough respect, and I gotta say, hey, let them know how to get in contact with you if they want to chime in, they want to know more and see what's going on with DJ Enuff.
Follow me at DJ Enuff, DJENUFF, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's all there. Follow me. Twitch, DJ Enuff 1000. Instagram, DJ Enuff. That's it. All right, there's no more. That's all I got.
Yo, to one of the best doing it right now, been doing it, DJ Enuff, man. Thank you for hanging in with us, man.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. For real.
Blessed, all right?
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the heavy hitter, big Spanish DJ Enuff. You're checking out FEVA TV. Catch the fever, baby.